Listen to this debate when this student said Cliffe's belief is ridiculous.
Did you hear Jesus say it? I mean, how do you know Jesus said it?
Yeah, that's what you're quoting.
Obviously, I never heard Jesus say it.
How do you know Jesus exists?
But there were people who were there who heard Jesus say it, and they
didn't
wrote
even
down
write
what
it
they
down.
heard.
You're talking about someone who told someone else who told someone else who wrote it down, and then someone else, about 1,000 years later, looked at it and said, gee, I think he said this, and wrote it down.
Okay,
How do you
good.
know? How can you take that as your life's fact and go around quoting Jesus? You don't even know if that's what he said or not.
All right, good, fine.
And then you compare it to
Let me
the
answer you.
Holocaust or something where we have literal witnesses. You can't do that. That's a historical abomination. That's ridiculous. You've heard all these questions, everything we say you've heard 100 times, and you got your patented response for it, but you have no historical basis at all for any of this crap you're dishing.
Okay, let him answer.
Yeah, go for it. I've been waiting.
The Gospels that we have in English today are based on over 5,000 Greek manuscripts dated from the 1st century through the 10th century. Greek. So we don't have this little telephone game of going from Greek to Latin to French to Spanish to English. No, today we have over 5,000 Greek manuscripts or pieces of manuscript, all agreeing to an infinitesimal degree that is the basis of our English translation.
You can read the actual writings.
Yeah, I had to go through the painful process of learning Greek in seminary. It was very
Oh.
painful for me, but yes, I had to learn Greek. We would go back to the Greek manuscripts and translate them into
And
English.
so you have original texts from the apostles. That's what
No.
you're telling me. So that's all I'm saying is that it's conjecture. You're studying the opinion of someone who recopied something else. If you don't have the
manuscripts
original
were
manuscript, it's
recopied.
subject to someone's opinion. And that's just plain and simple. There's no circling around that one. There's nothing like it. You know? You can't dance around. Either you have the specific things they wrote, or it's someone's opinion.
So you mean copying manuscripts is not legit?
No, it could be based on fact, but it also could be this guy could add, he doesn't like this part, he adds something else. You're denying that?
You bet they could have done that. The fact that we have over 5,000 Greek manuscripts all agreeing to an infinitesimal degree gives us an amazingly high degree of certainty that we really have what those eyewitnesses wrote. It's that simple.
So if we all walk away from here today and tomorrow, we all write something saying you were breathing fire out your nose, and it to an infinitesimal degree, we all agree on it, it must have been, huh?
And you know very, very well that there are going to be a lot of people out here who are going to clearly communicate when you wrote that Cliffe was breathing fire out of his nose, you were lying through your teeth.